I'm going to prepare with filo pastry, a vegetable and fish filos or triangles. For this recipe I'm using 1 can of mackerel. You can omit this and make a vegetable one if you don't like to add fish. And the rest of the ingredients, I'm using cabbage and corn kernels. I'm using 1 can and 1 can of chickpeas. Then I have garlic, onion, chilies, a little bit of leeks and some feta cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the vegetables and add the fish and leave it to cool down a bit before I do the triangles. Into the pan I'm going to add some oil, then the onion, garlic, and the leeks, and I'm going to fry this about 2 minutes. Into the vegetables I am adding the canned mackerel with the liquid. Because I added a little bit of oil, the liquid will be enough to cook the vegetables. So I am adding chickpeas and the corn, then the chilies and cabbage. So I'm going to cook this about 15 minutes on medium heat. If you like any kind of herb or spices you can add. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and curry powder in this recipe. I cook this about 10 minutes. After that I'm going to press it down a little bit to crush the chickpeas. Then it will give a starchy texture to the mix. And if you like you can add a little bit of breadcrumbs in this too. Then it will be nicer and becomes thick and they all comes together. So I will cook this about 2-3 minutes again until all the liquid evaporates, and after that I'm going to leave it to cool down. Now the mixture is little bit cooler, so I'm going to add the feta cheese, break it and put it through. I didn't add much salt because in feta there is enough salt too, so just mix this, and again I'm going to leave it about 3 to 4 minutes. I'm using fresh filo pastry in this recipe. You can use the other filo too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 sheets out, and always when you are working with filos, make sure you cover this with a damp cloth and take the pastry, separate them, and if you like you can brush with butter or you can just spray on top of the pastry and lay the other one on top. When you are using fresh filo, it's really easy to work sorry, easy to work with. So now I am going to spray on top of again. When you are using this, make sure you spray or even butter each sheet whenever you are working with. So I'm going to divide this into half. So it has, because I am using 2, I sprayed 2, and when I divide that again it becomes 4 layers. So onto that I'm going to add half mix or 1 tablespoon of mix and just roll it like this, like a triangle first. Then after that take it to the top, and this is how you make the filo triangles, and take it to the other corner and like that just fold it through and fold from the corner to make it a triangle like this. Just bend the, turn it down, the little pieces come out, and this is how it is. So I sprayed the baking tray and going to leave them on the baking sheet like this, and I'm going to do all the phyllos. The amount of phyllos that you are going to do depends on the sheets that you are going to use and the filling that you are going to use. I finished making 20 out of this recipe, so I'm going to spray on top and put it in the oven 160 20 minutes. I finished making the phyllo triangles, and this is how it looks like. They are really nice and golden brown, and it's really nice with a little bit of tomato sauce. Hope you will enjoy this recipe. Thank you for watching.